want to make a video here. A couple things. I need to remember to speak slowly because I've got this brain that's locked in turbo mode. My bad habits when I'm making videos is that I talk too fast and don't talk in a coherent manner, and that makes me, I don't know how it makes me sound, but anyway, I need to make a conscious effort to speak concisely and precisely and clearly. Anyway, I've got some video editing software that I'm going to try. I think I've got something that I can make it run on. This is a mall here. I'm going to go to the 99-cent store here and get a couple things. This mall's got some type of plasma donation center over there and some day labor office over there, and a couple of things on the end there. There's a fast food place over here, and there's the Vietnamese sit-down restaurant over there. Ate it there years ago. It's okay. Okay, I'm on. Let's see what else. There's a car rental place in there. There used to be. There's been a couple of restaurants in the corner there, but I don't think there's anything there right now. There's a tire shop. Further over there's a tire shop over there. Okay. I'm going to go on the local Goodwill for a few things. Just see see what they've got. There's a restaurant in there. There used to be a nail and spa place in there. There's like another. It's not similar to 99-cent store. It's a little bit different, but it's the same type of store. There's a pizza place up there. Little Caesars is the big hardware chain. The big automotive checker or O'Reilly's is in there. There's a Burger King over there. There's the Arby's over there. I'm not sure if this place is open or not. I'm not sure. It's a dinner place, so they might just be closed for now. I'm going to go around here. The city of Goodyear has got some major operations in here, and they have other businesses, and the doctor's office over there and several places in there. And then there's stuff further west over here. Sometime I'll get in there and let me give you a 360 of this parking lot to get a kind of idea of what this is. The city of Goodyear now. Let me give you a 360 here so you kind of get what's here besides the Goodwill, another store, and there's 3 or 4 other places in there. I think Radio Shack was in there years and years ago, but that chain's long gone. That's like in north there. Used to be a 24-hour emergency center in there, but that's moved. I don't know where that's went. There's a hospital over there on McDowell, so I think they just figure if you got a health problem, you go over there and they'll treat it over there. I don't think that's there anymore. Let me get more there. Okay, I go into Goodwill for a few minutes. I'm going to go to Badwill sometime. I need to sneak a camera and a microphone, stick them tiny in there because they don't like being filmed. But Badwill, I got the impression that they're not going to be around much longer. After you go in there and the employees scream at you how stupid you are for going in there, and most people don't care for that type of thing. Okay, this is a little mall in Goodyear. Nothing in here now. They years ago that was an A.J. Bayless grocery store. That Bayless went out of business. As far as I know, Bayless went out of business. That was a Southwest supermarket for years, and then that's moved. That's no longer here. There used to be a drugstore in there, Revlon, I believe, Revco rather. Not Weston Auto, AutoZone was in there for a while. Used to be a department store, then another, two or 3 little stores in there. I don't remember all the names in there. Used to be a barber shop and a beauty salon in there. Pearl's had her restaurant in there for years and years. The Goodyear post office was in there for many years, up until when they joined them together, and then they still joined. The Avondale Goodyear post office is still joined together. They're a couple miles west of here, and they've got a Avondale branch a little bit east of here. There used to be, trying to think what was in there. I think there's a Weston Auto in there at one time. That chain is long gone. There was the Goodyear Liquor was in there for a long time. It says the Mexican restaurant there now, but I mean the sign says that. They've redone the facade on this a number of years ago. It didn't look like this in the 60s and 70s. There was a music store in here. There was, like I said, there's a Goodyear Liquor. Southwest Gas had an office in there for years, and that's, well, Southwest Gas only has one office, and here in Arizona, that's in Central Phoenix. Now, I don't believe there's ever a gas station there. I had a discussion with my father one time. I was remembering as a kid there being a gas station in here, but I think about, I think the gas station was somewhere else. I think it was somewhere else. There's a gas station about a mile north of here, but that's something completely different. Okay, let me give you a 360 as parking lot facility pan here so you can get a kind of, they're doing something here, but I expected somebody wanted to move in there, but kind of hard to compete with Amazon and the other online stuff. And just south of here, there's a Goodyear Airport. There's a Lockheed had something going on in at one time. Let me go around here. Okay, now this is what the baking parking lot now used to be the Goodyear Fire Department. Goodyear Police Goodyear Police Department was in there. There's a bank on Western. There's several businesses in there that are still currently open. Go around here. There's a bunch of houses in here that are part of the city of Goodyear. Actually, a pretty nice place to live if you want to live here. Okay, I think you got a kind of a view of what's here. Okay, looking straight. Well, it's not quite straight north, but what you're seeing in that's Lockridge Central Park. That's part of the city of Goodyear. I've been in there. It's been a while since I've walked around in there, but not a bad. It's not a very big park, but kind of built. It's kind of been there for years and years. Okay, there's a bunch of houses in. The houses in here. It's part of the city of Goodyear. Go just a little ways over that city of Avondale. Let me go. This is Avondale Goodyear Post Office. It's right kind of out on the borderline between Avondale and Goodyear. The two towns are kind of, they share a common border. See, that's they've moved most of the major operations to another facility west of here, but that is still an active post office. There's some apartments down in there. Actually, quite a few apartments down in there. There's more apartments over there. I can't see them through this mesquite tree. Let me walk around here and not get run over here. There's a couple of stores in there. It's another little strip mall. This one's actually, there's quite a few things going on in here. There's a bar there in the middle, or there was, I don't know if it's still a bar, but there was a bar in there. There's a place there's a beauty salon, or it's a school actually. I get my haircuts in, or not haircuts, but hair amputations. Because I go in there and tell them I want a number 1 amputation, and they'll do it for me. They'll amputate my hair, and there's used to be the Napa, but the guy sold it, and it moved, and there's actually another automotive place in there, and there's a place that used to be a hardware store. It's now a church. Okay, you can see Western Avenue here. That's the main drag through town. Is Western Auto. Let me give you a quick 360 so you get let me try not to get run over here. I may make one more video, or I may try my video editing skills. Just looking at the main school building for, well, when I went here, you call this Avondale number 1, but this is quite the Avondale School. It looked considerably different when I went here back like the late 1960s. That's looking north toward Western there. Used to be the Arizona Public Service office, but it's a church now. Let me just give as a sign for they built these buildings. How's it look now? But I remember late 60s somewhere. I went here like second grade back somewhere in the late 60s. But they look considerably. They've redone them since that time. There wasn't this big old gate up here. There wasn't the mass school shootings then as they have now. So I can kind of understand their need for security, which is okay with me. That's looking toward the Estrella Mountains down there. I'm gonna give you probably one more 360, and then probably say goodbye because I need to go eat. That's the office for one of the schools there. to go around and give you that one. Let me give you a quick 360 so you get a nice view of a transformer on top of a power pole there. Okay, this probably put the last video I put on this. If you're watching this, it means I figured out how to make. Okay, if you can see that it says Avondale on it. It's a water tank, but there's actually a pipe coming down the bottom of it, but I don't believe it's actually being used as a water pipe. But anyway, I don't think that's actually being used as a water storage device. But it's made to look old, and it does say 1946, which is when Avondale was Coldwater, Arfrea, for the Arfrea River, and then it was Avondale at that time. The town has had several names. I can't think of that guy that they said the founder of this area, but Billy Moore. They have the Billy Moore Day Parade for him. But there's different stories on finding the name, but just wanted to get a picture of that. It looks old, but it's only been there a few years as far as I can remember. Now this building, as it looks now, this is a church. But it started out as Riley's Bar back as long as I can remember, and then somewhere, I don't know, the 70s or 80s, they turned it into a church, which has kind of gotten a running debate with my father, who does the greater good, the bars or the churches. And but anyway, I just wanted to put that in there. Bye-bye.